I feel like we're not making the best use of your skills here. Go to Tokimeki Factory.
It broke down again. What do? We're gonna miss the deadline.
I can fix this. My name is Keiichi Sato. I work for a company called Doki Doki Trading. The man standing in front of me is my boss, Mr. Yada. You wanted to see me? Keiichi, it looks like your production numbers are a bit lower compared to the other workers. I've also heard that you've been busy with repairs and other tasks. But that's not what the head office values. I feel like we're not making the best use of your skills here. Go to Tokimeki Factory.
Wait, but Keiichi is…
This is the company's decision. I need you to understand. If it's an official order, then I have no choice. I get it. I'm grateful for your concern, Mizuho. If anything comes up, feel free to reach out anytime. Glad you're quick to accept it. Well, do your best over there.
Keiichi, this is unbelievable!
And just like that, I was assigned to Tokimeki Factory, our business partner, on temporary transfer. Before I knew it, the day had come, my first day on the job. So this is my new workplace from today.
Keiichi Sato, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Noa Mutsuki, the CEO and factory manager. I'll show you the work site.
Oh, nice to meet you. Looking forward to working with you.
You must be surprised by how run down the factory is. Back when my father, the former CEO, was in charge, things were a bit better financially. But after he fell ill and I had to take over, everything went downhill. A lot of employees left during that time. We're trying to rebuild with the remaining staff, but we don't even have the budget to replace the old machines. This is the work site. Oh, wait a minute. I hear something. I knew it. It broke down again. What do? We're gonna miss the deadline.
I can fix this.
Huh?
Let me give it a shot. After a short while… All done. This should be working for now.
It really is working. No one's been able to fix it until now. Who are you?
Actually, back in high school, I lost my parents. So I dropped out to raise my younger brother and started working in a factory. The senior workers there told me that as long as I had the skills, I could get by without a degree. They drilled all kinds of technical knowledge into me. Thanks to them, I earned multiple national certifications in management, manufacturing, and maintenance. So fixing something like this is just a quick patch-up job for me.
That's incredible! You must have worked so hard. I tried getting it repaired several times, but every time they told me it was too old and couldn't be fixed. This really helps.
But to properly fix it, you'll need to replace some parts. This machine is pretty old, and since it's been discontinued, I doubt the manager still has any stock. You should try to get a new one as soon as possible.
But we just don't have the money to buy a new machine. I've tried negotiating a loan with the bank multiple times, but given our financial situation, they turned us down. Since this is a rare machine, even leasing companies don't carry it. At this rate, we'll have no choice but to shut down.
I understand. Then, for now, let's keep this machine running with repairs. As long as it operates, we can maintain production levels, which means sales will go up. If we turn a profit, we might qualify for a loan. And even if not, we can still consider purchasing a new machine with the earnings. That's how I see it. What do you think?
Yes, let's go with that. I'm really glad you were the one sent here, Keiichi.
Meanwhile, over at Doki Doki Trading… Why has our production dropped so much since Keiichi was transferred? His output was the lowest in the department. And now even sales are going down? What the heck is going on?
It's obvious. The reason everyone was able to focus on sales and manufacturing until now was because Keiichi was here.
Huh?
Keiichi would go and fix the machines whenever there was a breakdown. He also managed inventory to make it easier for us to place orders. Since he was directly involved in manufacturing, he had a deep understanding of our products. He even helped the sales team, giving advice and answering their questions. And that wasn't all. He handled a lot of other things too. Everyone was able to give their best because Keiichi was here.
Seriously?
Because he was handling all that, his own production numbers weren't that high. But in reality, he was managing so much work that he shouldn't have even had time for manufacturing. Now that he's gone, we've had to split up all the tasks he used to do and take them on ourselves. So of course things aren't running as smoothly as before.
No way. Sato was that important?
We told you many times that Keiichi had too much on his plate and should be taken off manufacturing tasks. But you always insisted you had too much going on to handle that. So you told us to work it out ourselves. You never took us seriously.
Uh-oh. Everything was running smoothly. So I just brushed it off without thinking.
And even if we didn't say anything, couldn't you have noticed just by looking at how we were working?
Gah.
Well, we already knew you weren't paying attention to us. So it's a bit late for that now. I came to submit this. Please take it.
What is this? Wait, a resignation letter? Why so suddenly?
I heard that Keiichi's transfer to Tokimeki Factory was because of your influence. If someone as competent as him isn't recognized, then I doubt my own efforts will ever be valued here either. So I've decided to move on. I think this is a good opportunity for you to take a hard look at yourself.
I seriously can't believe this is happening right now. I've seen a few other coworkers resigning too. I need to reconsider how the workload is distributed. A few months later. More and more employees have been resigning. This many people quitting back to back is insane. Could it really be because Keiichi was transferred? Production numbers and sales just keep dropping. What am I supposed to do? I have no choice. I'll bring Keiichi back. If I tell him, he can return. He'll probably jump at the chance. Maybe he'll even feel indebted to me and work harder than ever under my command. Excuse me, Mr. Yada, what brings you here so suddenly? I just came to check on you. So how is it? It's an old factory. It must be tough, right? If you want, I can speak to the higher-ups about ending your transfer and bringing you back. No, actually, I've been enjoying my work here every day.
Thanks to Keiichi, we've managed to stabilize operations. We can now deliver to your company on time without any delays. We really appreciate you sending such a talented person our way.
Well...
Oh, right. Since you're here, why don't you take a look around? As a business partner, I'm sure you'd be interested in how our operations are running.
That's a good idea. I'd appreciate the opportunity. I heard Tokimeki Factory's production numbers have skyrocketed lately, and their quality has improved too. If I can take back some of their know-how, maybe I can use it to boost production at our company.
Then, let me show you around. This machine here, Keiichi repaired it just the other day. It was so old and we couldn't get replacement parts anymore, so we had given up on it. But Keiichi found compatible parts from newer models and helped us retrofit them. Thanks to that, we were able to add more production lines and increase our output.
What?
He also optimized our manufacturing process, which boosted productivity. On top of that, he even built a new inventory management system, reducing waste in labor and material costs. Keiichi is the savior of this factory.
No, I really didn't do that much. I was hoping to uncover some trade secrets, but is she really suggesting that their success is simply because they have better equipment? And it's all thanks to Keiichi? Still, they must have been short on manpower, right? If they figured out how to run efficiently with fewer people, maybe we can apply the same method. This is impressive. But suddenly increasing production lines would mean needing more workers, right? Is there some trick to running things efficiently with a smaller team?
We were definitely short on staff, so we decided to hire more employees. A lot of talented people joined us, and it's been a huge help. That over there is our newly expanded production line. The new hires are working on it right now.
Wait, aren't those the people who quit our company? Right around the time we started hiring, they called to let me know they were leaving. They told me they wished they could have kept working with me. So I asked if they'd consider coming in for an interview if they hadn't found a new job yet. They actually showed up. Noah interviewed them and we ended up hiring them. No way! They left our company only to end up working under you? Well then, looks like we need to bring in some skilled people on our own. Thank you for your time today. I should get going now.
Thank you for stopping by. Please feel free to visit again anytime.
I'm struggling so much, yet Keiichi and his team look like they're actually enjoying themselves. Thank you for coming. Take care. A few months later.
Hey, what are you up to?
I'm putting together useful information for the sales team. Things like the features of our products, how they compare to similar ones, and estimated delivery times.
No way! You're actually going that extra mile for my business? That explains why the sales team performance has been improving. Thank you so much, Keiichi.
No, it's nothing. I'm not good at sales myself. But if what I do can make everyone's work easier, and if that helps the company, the employees, and even the customers, then I think it's a great outcome. If there's anything I can do, I'm happy to help.
Keiichi?
Meanwhile, at Doki Doki Trading... Kaito Sato, huh? I heard from HR that he's a top-tier hire. I'll have him fill in the gap Keiichi left behind. That concludes the briefing. The production targets are high, but as long as you follow my manual... Excuse me, may I ask something? If we follow this manual exactly, won't it result in inconsistent product quality? What? Since we are using high-quality parts, wouldn't it be better to prioritize making superior products, even if it means slightly lower productivity? No, sales are already down. Producing as many units as possible is our top priority. There's no way my manual has any mistakes, so just follow it and work as instructed. If that's how it is, I understand. 6 months later. No way! A massive recall because the product quality didn't meet the standards? The new staff are telling the internal investigators that they were just following my instructions, and that I didn't even acknowledge their concerns. If this goes on, my job could be on the line. But I can't handle this recall by myself. What should I do? Yes, this is Yada from Doki Doki Trading. Oh, you're from Doki Doki Factory. How are you? Huh? You heard rumors that Keiichi is highly skilled and you want him on loan? I see. How about this? If you're willing to help us handle this massive recall, I'll consider it. Oh, you are willing to help. Yes, I see. Thank you very much then. Alright, things are finally turning in my favor. I need to go talk to Keiichi about his transfer right away. Mr. Yada, what brings you here so suddenly? Keiichi, I've come to understand just how skilled you are. So I've decided to transfer you to a much bigger factory.
Just like Kaito said it would happen.
Huh? After all those employees left, you started hiring new ones at the main office, right? One of those hires, Kaito Sato, is now working under you. That's my younger brother. What? I didn't even realize. It's such a common surname. Well, my brother called me earlier today. He told me you were on the phone, discussing how you'd get me sent to Doki Doki Factory in exchange for handling the recall. He figured you'd try to do something like this. So he warned me to be on the lookout. No way. He overheard everything? Well, that actually makes things easier. I can't handle this recall mess alone. Go to Doki Doki Factory and work with the team there to deal with the recall. Even if we can't fix everything, at least I won't be the only one held responsible. I refuse. What? No, you have to follow company orders. Doki Doki Factory is bigger than Tokimeki Factory and the benefits are much better. I love working here, with Noah and everyone else. I can't imagine working anywhere else.
Keiichi!
So, if you actually showed up like my brother said you would, I was ready to pass this to you. Is this a resignation letter? Why? I've had my doubts about the way you do things, but this situation made up my mind. I'll be leaving at the end of this month. Even if you request my transfer now, the earliest the order could go through would be the 1st of next month. And by then, I'll already be gone. No way.
Keiichi, if you're leaving Doki Doki Trading, why not work here instead? You're the savior of this factory, and I promise you excellent treatment.
Noah, thank you. Normal treatment is perfectly fine for me, so I'd be happy to join.
Keiichi, you're really humble. That settles it. Keiichi has no reason to go to Doki Doki Factory. If that's all you came for, please leave.
Oh, if things keep going like this, I'm going to lose my spot in the company. I got demoted over the mass recall, and I couldn't stand the looks everyone gave me, so I quit. But now the entire industry knows about it, and I can't find a new job at all. There's no way I can work a part-time or temp job at this point. How am I supposed to survive from now on? We finally bought a new machine. Congratulations, Noah.
It's all thanks to you, Keiichi. Thank you. Looks like the whole Doki Doki Trading mess is finally settled.
Yeah, seems like Kaita's been doing great. Sounds like they've got high expectations for him. It feels like just yesterday he was a little kid, and now he's out there working and moving up in the world. Time really flies.
Kaito's grown into a fine young man. So maybe it's time for you to start thinking about yourself, Keiichi. Like finding a girlfriend, for example?
Thanks for watching till the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.